Hey, what's up everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE All Talk video, and in this video I'll just be giving you guys some quick thoughts on all of the main roster programming that took place this week. So that's going to be from Raw, May 13th, 2019 until 205 Live from May 14th, 2019. I'm doing it this way because I didn't have time to really do them all as separate reviews, and I really didn't know how this was going to go, so there's that. And this way, too, I can just kind of talk about everything all in one video. If I tried to do it in separate videos, I didn't really know how it was going to go, so there's that. I think, too, I was having issues because I didn't know I was going to be able to do this on my computer with my phone because it wouldn't let me upload videos and stuff like that, so there you go. But let's talk about it. So I'm not going to go through everything because I really can't review the whole show because any match or segment I didn't want to watch, I fast-forwarded through because I just wasn't feeling in that type of mood. So let's start with Raw. I'll just talk about the highlights of it. Starting with Raw, this was the big UK show, by the way. I want to kind of talk about, kind of in a way, how kind of shitty WWE is in a way. So obviously, they can't, plan this out, but they fucking have their UK tour on the same week as the Money in the Bank, which kind of sucks because you only get, a day in between to take a break, but most of the people are going to have to use that day to fucking travel, so it's this is why I think WWE should not really have off seasons, but off period. After this big UK tour, they should have, the guys that went on it should have, a few weeks off, a week off or something like that, because it's really bullshit, but that's just me. Let's start off with Raw. I really want to talk about the Bray Wyatt thing first, just because it's the most thing I'm interested in. So, how one vignette can change my whole perception of this character. Because I was, obviously, as you guys know, I hated these Bray Wyatt segments. But then this week's segment happened. So Bray Wyatt released his dark side. He was in his kid-friendly gimmick, and he was with the Ramblin' Rabbit, Abby the doll, and Mercy the buzzard, which that's not a buzzard, but whatever. And he's talking, and he said that he's going to reveal his dark side because he's been able to keep it honest. And we got to see his dark side, and boy, was his dark side awesome. The room gets all like as if it's in the underground, or and as if it's in hell. And you just see his attire change. He's got a scary Joker mask on, or demon mask. His clothes are different, and he says "wowie wowie" in his demon, his dark side voice. And I like this a lot. So this is what they're going for here. He's got split personalities, which I love. He can, and this can translate really well in the WWE because they've never really done a multiple personality character before. And Bray Wyatt can do this character really well because he's so talented. He can be this kid-friendly person, but when, he feels it's necessary, he can release his dark side. So I really like this Bray Wyatt gimmick. I really hope the WWE really goes all the way with it because it's not definite if this gimmick's going to work. I can't base it off 1 week. Also, once he debuts, they got to do something with him. So if he just debuts and he fucking loses every feud still, then, But I really love it. Keep it going. Other things that were on Raw was they did a Miz TV segment with Roman Reigns. That tied in because, they're both feuding with Shane McMahon, technically. So, there you go. It led to a tag team match with Elias and Bobby Lashley, and it was a DQ finish. I didn't like that at all, and Reigns and Miz fought them off. It was whatever. And then you had Ricochet versus Baron Corbin. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch the women's four-way match. The contract signing was okay, I guess, with the, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair and Lacey Evans. It just really exposes Lacey Evans, though. Just shows that she's really not ready for this spot. Because I like the stuff that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair were doing, but not really as much Lacey Evans. And then they both laid her out with the double powerbomb. So there's that. I guess Alexa Bliss isn't going to be in the Money in the Bank match now, too. She's not medically cleared, so Nikki Cross is taking her place. Don't even get me started on that Nikki Cross, how they fucked up her character now, where she's supposed to be this crazy woman, but she was just, like, normal this week. Both of these middle fingers right here. What else was on Raw that I liked? Because there was something else I really liked on Raw, but I can't remember what it was. I really liked Rey Mysterio versus Cesaro. I actually like the Rey Mysterio Samoa Joe feud. I might be the only one in the world that does, but I like it. Mysterio obviously got the win, which that makes sense because he's wrestling for the U.S. title at, Money in the Bank. But yeah, I really wish they would do something with Cesaro. So there you go. But I still like the match. I don't think we've ever seen that match before, and it's definitely worth checking out. I actually watched a lot of the last part of Raw, so maybe WWE is trying to get all the good stuff at the end of Raw because people are just deucing out of there afterwards. I don't know. No tag team division show-ups, by the way. I mean, I know they did a segment with the Revival, but I didn't watch that either. So, and then we had Seth Rollins and AJ Styles both do interviews to hype up the match. They were fine. Really wish they would have done something to really, build the match up instead of just having them do interviews because this is the freaking main event match on Raw, basically. So, don't know why they just went with this. And then pretty much we had the ending of Raw, really, where Braun Strowman was talking about he's going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match, but then he gets called into Shane's office, and Sami Zayn wanted something done about Braun Strowman, so he wanted him to give him his spot, so Sami Zayn challenged him to a Falls Count Anywhere match for Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank spot, and I actually like that they did this, and a lot of people probably won't, but I actually like the way they booked this match, where Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman were fighting, and you had Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre run in and attack Braun Strowman. I actually thought that made sense because if you think about it, if you're in that Money in the Bank ladder match, you would want to do whatever it takes to get Braun Strowman out of there. He's the biggest threat in there. So I actually thought that made sense. They had Sami Zayn win, and I actually like this. One, they shouldn't really have Sami Zayn be losing right now. There's really no reason for that. His new gimmick's just awesome, and he's really just returned, and I really like that they did this. And I think, Braun Strowman, if he's not winning the Money in the Bank match, he shouldn't be in the Money in the Bank match. So I actually like this. Yes, it sucks for Braun because it just, further devalues him, but maybe this is a chance for Sami Zayn, and it makes sense in the storyline. And I really liked how they had Corbin throw Zayn out there to kind of have Strowman power slam him through the table to kind of soften him up some more. So I actually like the way they did the ending of Raw. I like that Sami Zayn's in the match now, and I really hope Sami Zayn wins the match because I think his gimmick could go a long way. So that was Raw. I really can't grade the show because I only watched the things I wanted to watch. So, if you do that, you're obviously going to give it like a B-, but it's probably not really a B-, but whatever. Definitely, if you're going to watch anything on Raw, though, watch that Bray Wyatt segment because it's really awesome. Then we have SmackDown. They did a thing with Roman Reigns, and The Miz, and Usos came out, and, they, fought off Shane McMahon, the new Daniel Bryan, Rowan, and Elias, and The Miz was banned from the arena, so they did a handicap match, which I didn't watch because I figured it was either going to go the faces just prevail, or the heels just win, and then they went with the second one, and then The Miz just came out anyways. This makes no sense because The Miz was told if he came out, at all on SmackDown, the match would be canceled. But you go on look at Wikipedia and the website stuff, and the match is still on, so that makes no sense to me. And then you had who else did you have? You had what else did I really liked the four-way match with Ali, Randy Orton, Andrade, and Finn Balor. I thought that was a really fun match. And I like that Andrade got the win. He pinned Finn Balor, so that makes me question if they're going to do an IC title program between those two. But it makes Andrade look strong going into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And then afterwards, he climbs the briefcase, and Ricochet shows up out of nowhere, knocks him off the ladder, and just grabs the briefcase for himself. I like that, pretty good stuff. I liked, what else was on SmackDown I liked? I like the Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens thing they did. Whether he was on the Kevin Owens show, and then, Kevin Owens tricked him, showed all footage and stuff. And they came out and fought, and Sami Zayn attacked him from behind. What didn't make any sense was Kofi Kingston stood tall at the end. That shouldn't have happened. And they should have had Kevin Owens get some momentum off of here because Kingston's kind of kicked his ass the past few times. So that didn't make any sense to me at all. And I don't think Sami Zayn should have gotten laid out. And then you had the Kabuki Warriors, which is Asuka and Kairi Sane as a tag team now, face Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. That was a good match, but I really don't like the name, the Kabuki Warriors, and I didn't really like the way they did the finish, and I'm not really digging the women's tag team division. They did a thing with Charlotte Flair, showing like a video package of her and Becky's history, which was nice, but they didn't really need to have Charlotte Flair on the show. And then they did like promos with all the women's Money in the Bank contract participants, but I mean, I didn't watch them. That was SmackDown, so there you go. SmackDown did, a good job of hyping me up. I can't really say if either show, like I said, did a good job because I only watched the stuff I wanted to watch, so whatever. I think SmackDown might have been better because there was more segments I watched on SmackDown than Raw, so that has to mean something. And then 205 Live was awesome. That's an A- show right there. I really love when they do the NXT UK and 205 Live crossovers. I don't look forward to it because I always forget they do that every year until they put it up. But when it happens, I love it. I love the. I'm not going to break down the match in detail, but I love the Fatal 4-Way match between Humberto Carrillo, Jack Gallagher, James Drake, and Mark Andrews. I really loved how they balanced out the 205 Live and the NXT UK people, and they just went out there and just let them have an awesome cruiserweight title match. Humberto Carrillo got the win by pinning Jack Gallagher, and I really like the handshake afterwards where he shook his hand but showing that he respects him, but he's still pissed off about it. I really like that. I think Gallagher's going to end up turning heel. He brought back the Umbrella. I forget the name of it, but William. He brought back William, which I liked. And then afterwards, by the way, Byron Saxton was on commentary this time. I don't know why he was, but he was. He's not good on play-by-play, so there you go. This show was mainly called by, Nigel McGuinness and, Aiden English. I don't know why they didn't just have Tom Phillips do commentary, because it was on, it takes place the same night as SmackDown, and he would commentate at SmackDown, so I don't know why they didn't just have him do it. I don't like Tom Phillips either, but he's better than Byron at doing it. And then, you had Lucha House Party, except the Sin Brothers challenge, which was nice. It's going to be Lindsay Dorado and Gran Metalik taking them on. They did some things to build up the Cruiserweight title match where Ariel Daivari did a promo showing him, relaxing and stuff, and Tony Nese is doing all this hard work, which I like, and then Tony Nese addresses that, saying he wants to be a fighting champion. Then you had the Ligero video package, and you had the Ligero-Tony Nese match. I really like that match. I mean, it's kind of weird they talk about the best, but you would think you would bring over the champion or the guy challenging for the title, Pete Dunne, but I think Ligero kind of made sense to put in there, considering the fact too that Ligero they don't want to have Pete Dunne lose or Tony Nese lose. It would hurt them a lot, but Ligero kind of works, and he still kind of won even though he lost. Tony Nese ended up winning, which makes sense because he got a Cruiserweight title match with Money in the Bank. And they shake hands afterwards, and then Ariel Daivari lays them both out. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Cruiserweight title match, and it looks like it is actually going to be on the main card, but like I said, we still got 127. The show starts at 6. They could still change that, so I wouldn't get my hopes up on that until the show actually happens. I'm not going to, get excited about it. But yeah, 205 Live was definitely the best out of the 3. But like I said, it's hard to really judge because I didn't really watch the bad segments. I didn't really give them a chance. So there you go. But like I said, I didn't talk about this, though. I really hate that they changed Kairi Sane and Asuka's name to the Kabuki Warriors. I don't like that name at all. It's just really stupid. I think, and I really hate that they do this thing where they have both their theme songs play in a mix. It's just really stupid too. So yeah, that's WWE. I'll have my predictions for Money in the Bank, and that will be my Well, actually, no, it won't be my last one. It's going to be my last, but it'll be Money in the Bank, and then the predictions, and then I'll do the review at some point, and then that will be my last WWE coverage, main roster-wise, until after Super Showdown, because I'm not fucking watching that show. Or watching anything related to it, because fuck the WWE for going back. So that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content and click on the bell. So that way every time you upload a video, you guys will get the notifications for it. And make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM Brothers and on the Talkinator YouTube channel. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.